Transplanted printmaker adds to the Dunedin scene. After the Christchurch earthquakes, several of that city's artists relocated to Dunedin. Among them were Scott Flanagan, born 1970, Zena Swanson, born 1981, and James Oram, born 1980. The latter two returned to Christchurch. Two more who came south and are here are Denise Copeland, born 1952, and Barry Cleavin, born 1939. Cleavin is one of the most critically acclaimed of New Zealand printmakers. I spoke to him at the opening of his recent exhibition at the Brett McDowell Gallery, which closed last week. He told me he left Christchurch not because of damage to his studio or house, but because of the tight-lipped individuals clutching clipboards who descended on people with claims to make. He was born in Dunedin and lived at St Clair. His grandfather was one of the principals of the New Zealand wax vesta factory in Caversham, which had a large number of employees who were looked after well. His father was also engaged with a firm, but alas, it is no more. The youthful Cleavin attended the St Clair Primary School, MacAndrew Intermediate, and King's High School. He attended what was then Canterbury University's College Art School, graduating with honours in painting in 1966. In the same year, he was awarded the Ethel Rose Overton Scholarship. In 1967, he was awarded a Queen Elizabeth II Arts Council grant to further his studies in printmaking in New Zealand. He settled in Christchurch and in 1974 was living at 152 England Street, where he had a gallery, Graphics. At that time, he was teaching part-time at the Christchurch Technical Institute. He was a founder and executive member of the New Zealand Print Council. Many of Cleavin's etchings and engravings have exhibited an interesting anatomy, and skeletons of many animals, including humans, have figured in his work. He's considered to be particularly proficient in using these elderly techniques, but the recent exhibition, 36 Views of Hereweka, featured digital prints that look like Japanese woodblock prints, or ukiyo-e. The Otago Daily Times critic Robin Marie Pickens usefully described how these are made. Cleavin's digital works begin with a sketch from real life, or occasionally from a photograph. The drawings are then imported into Photoshop and extensively manipulated to produce a variety of effects, including, paradoxically, a resemblance to the handmade or hand-painted. Cleavin has won numerous awards and overseas residencies including in Hawaii, Gippsland, Australia, New Mexico in the United States, and has exhibited in the Sapporo Museum of Modern Art in Hokkaido, Japan. He was awarded an Order of New Zealand Medal in 2001. Christchurch's loss is Dunedin's gain. This article was adapted by Peter Entwistle, a Dunedin curator, historian and writer, and appeared in the Otago Daily Times August the 30th, 2016.